All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karatazai out of the GMS Atlanta. Just here with the fairly, quick lesson. Just going in on being content. And as you see here on the screen, which I have pulled up, the etymology of the word content. And without further ado, I'm just going to get straight to it. So it says to rest or be satisfied, to give satisfaction to, and that's very important, especially for the men of the Lord while we're here in Babylon, because you have to be satisfied with what the Lord, has given you, whether it's, whether you have a car, a roof over your head, food to eat, a job, you have to be content or satisfied with it, man. You can't, of course, we all have, carnal goals and things to reach, but you still have to be content and satisfied, with what you have here while we're in Babylon, because you have to understand that, if you have, certain things such as huge amounts of money, or, all the women, that you want, those things can, veer you off from the path, So sometimes you may have to think, or think about it, maybe the Lord, is keeping, this certain thing away from me for a reason, because, I may not know how to handle it, so you have to be content and satisfied, with what you have, man, because the scriptures also speak about how, the fashion of this world fadeth away, so nothing, even our bodies, if we're, beamed up, we're going to keep, because scriptures speak about giving us new bodies. Everything here is going to be destroyed, man. So it's okay not to have the things that, these worldly people have. It's okay. So as it really comes from social media, man. The social media, shows you this so-called flashy life. But when behind the scene, these people are depressed. They're overdosing on all type of opioids and pills. Trusting the Esau's medicine. But when you look on the social media, you think they're living the best life that they ever had, man, and that can ultimately play on the mind. When we're here in Babylon, because it's easy. Access to certain things, man. So back to, just the topic of the lesson of being content and satisfied, man. So it says, to hold together or enclose, it says with together. But that was the point. I'm going to get a couple of precepts, and Lord willing, lesson to be edifying. So it's Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 39. So like in verse 26, it says, the principal things for the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are good to the godly, to the sinners they are turned to evil. And I brought this out because those are, the principal things for a man to survive, man, especially a man of the Lord. And it's it's not too much, but it's definitely not enough, not too little. These are the principal things, that you need, man. You don't need, the $1 million, or the, striving to get the $1 million house, or the house with 20 bedrooms, or whatever, you're trying to, achieve here in Babylon. be content with what you have as well, man. You know, and like I said before, of course, we all push towards our spiritual and our carnal goals, but at the same time, it's important, to be content or satisfied with what you have, with what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has blessed and given you, man. So like it. Sirach 40:18. It says, to labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life. So amen, to labor for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and to be content, with what you have, that's what a man of the Lord desires, man. You want enough money, just to be able to take care of our, the bills, our families, and if you want to, you do other things on the side, we that's all we want, man. And of course to do the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because that's where our true money is, man. The scriptures say, lay up your roughly paraphrasing, lay up your treasures in the kingdom of heaven, man. Where moth and rust doeth not corrupt. Because like I stated before, all of these things of the world is going to fade away, man. It's going to be, destroyed with the missiles. So that's why the Spirit was on me to touch on this lesson, because brothers got up last night and we touched on this topic. It just stuck on my spirit, so I just wanted to do a lesson on it. And it's for me before I put it out for anybody else. I'm speaking to myself as well, man. So I reread this. It says, Sirach 40:18, to labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life, but he that findeth a treasure is above them both. It was another one I wanted. This is Philippians. This is one I wanted. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 11. It's Paul speaking. He says, now that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therefore therewith to be content. So with whatever state that you're in, you have to be content or satisfied with it, man, because at the end of the day, you're still able to do the work for the Lord. Number one, you're still breathing. You still have that. The Lord is still showing you mercy. So you have to be thankful, for what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai has done for you, man. Because if you always striving and thinking that you don't have anything, or you're a piece of scum, you're a scum of the earth, and you don't have this kind of car or this kind of rib, or whatever the case may be, that's going to drive you and push you further away from the truth, because there's worldly aspects, man. Now is it good, to be like that in the truth? Yeah. You're supposed to desire more wisdom, desire to be a better brother, desire to be, then the word slipped my mind. Charitable, because the scriptures say charity covers the multitude of sins, So those things are the things that we're supposed to strive for, because, these other things veer you off of the path, man. So the